Hello people, it's that time. It's that time again. Okay, dokie. So just one thing left before we get going, and we are good to go, because it is that time again. Welcome along everyone to my live stream. Welcome to the channel. My name's Danny C. Let's get down to business, shall we? I hope I was doing good on this Wednesday evening, whatever you're up to. Welcome along. So, what's going to happen is there's going to be some GR3 open lobby racing, which I'll open the lobby in a couple of moments. So, a bit of practice, a bit of qualifying, and then we crack on with some sprint racing action. So, I hope everyone's doing good. So, let's get some racing underway then. Let's see if I find a lobby. So not going to be at Kyoto. Just want to start off with somewhere familiar. So we'll start off with Dragon Trail Seaside and see how that goes. Other than that, we are good to get on with some racing. So the room is now open, and I'll put in the ID in the process. The room ID, should I say? So got Hawks and Street Beef. Welcome along, you two. Nice to see you. I hope you're well. Iceland is in. Welcome along. Nice to meet you, Naraf. Straight away, we've got a couple of people straight in this lobby. What are we in? Well, just like under a minute, and we've got 5 people in already. So what should we be out in? Shall we go out to the Mercedes? Might as well, won't we? We'll go out to the Mercedes. So if we get a couple of players in, for instance, like we've got one here, and we'll get another one as well, and then I'll announce the countdown to qualifying. So welcome along, Lucas. So I've got this coffee to keep me going as well. Pleasure to meet you as well, Ed. Quali starting in... I'll give it 5 minutes. I just need to get a quick feel of the car on the track and then have a gander on who's in what. And then we're good. Ben and the kit is in. Welcome along. AGK Racing, Andre. Just saying hello to a couple of more players. And then I'll crack on. We're getting the practice lap in. The Stiggy's in. Welcome along, Stig. Lone Wolf, if I can find him. Oh, good save that. Car is in as well. Welcome along, car. So I believe we have a full lobby. All it took us 5 minutes to get a full lobby. So welcome along, everyone. For those who have just joined. Just want to be well out of the way. Don't want to impede you or anything. So we've got 14 players, including myself. So there's 2 slots available for those who want to join before I get qualifying underway. So we have Street Beef in the Mercedes. Ed Fred in the Porsche. IF Landy in the Citroen. Naraf in the Porsche. And Ben in the Lamborghini. AGK Racing in the Mercedes. Hoax in the Mercedes. Street Ninja in the Mercedes. Oh, I just had to bit of chaotic through the chicane of death. So we've got Match in the Porsche. Lone Wolf in the Lamborghini. Andre in the Honda. Hoythormerland, if I get that name right, in the Porsche. I've got Car in the Mercedes. And there's a couple of people in the pits, including myself. So, first things first. Hello, people. Please be civil and respectful to other racers and have fun. So, qualifying starting soon. Best of luck. Another thing as well. Please be mindful of those around you on the track. Thanks. Alright, so there's 16 of us in, all ready to go. Let's get qualifying underway. And don't rush out to the pits straight away. You don't need to go straight out to the pits. You know, just find a good spot. Find a good spot where you can get track position to get a clean lap in. Because if I see if I get people overtaking in qualifying or racing people, just don't do that. Okay. Is it me? Is it just I've left it to, well, the title it just says 25. See if it's... There we go. Let's get out to the pits. Well, they're going to get 2 flying laps in anyway, so let's see what we can do. Malo's left, so there is a slot for somebody who wishes to take the slot. Unless if it's somebody I know, and if they want to race, they can do. I've no issue setting the grid, and that's if it's okay with everyone that's racing in this lobby. Close to the barriers there. So let's get the first flying lap underway. See what I can do. Couldn't quite get a clean exit out of that one. But next round should be much better. If I can put it together. Let's try and shave some time off. No, that's not gonna happen. Got a bit throttle happy there. But it's all to play for unless anybody else improves further up the track. AGK's races moved up to third. Bit of oversteer city there. through that corner. Ah, damn it. Well, I was already on a bad lap anyway, so that don't matter. So there's just Ben and Landy just left to finish their laps off, unless they're chilling in the pits, running down the clock. Street Beef with a 36.8. GG's. Hoax not even far off as well. Like 0.2, nearly a quarter of a second, should I say. AGK racing in the Mercedes as well. So let's have a look, shall we? So we've got Street Beef on pole position with Hoax in second. We've got AGK Racing in third. We've got Ed Fred in fourth, myself in fifth, and Ben in sixth. We've got Landy in seventh. We've got Street Liga in eighth. We've got GG Sticker in ninth. We've got Car in 10th. We've got Lone Wolf in 11th. We've got Majki in 12th. We've got Hoyden in 13th. We've got Andre in 14th. We've got Neraf in 15th. And there's Mallow, the only one who did not set the time but has left the lobby anyway. So Street League has apologised, so if I see any more of that from that player for impeding somebody or have a dirty race, which we do not want. So have a good race, everyone. Best of luck, and let's have a clean race as well. So if you accidentally hit someone and if you feel it's your fault, just simply pull over to one side, give the position back to the person you make contact with. Do it at the first safe opportunity. Don't rush it. Just find a safe spot to go and give the position back to the person you make contact with. And Steve is in, so I don't know that person, unless he might race my lobby. I'm not too sure from the top of my head. So without further ado, let's get this first race underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grid start with 4-star check is on. Good luck, everyone. Let's get to my reactions together with the standing starts. You can see the revs rising with the blue light as well on my wheel. Oh, no. That's a full start. I don't often get that, so I'm getting swamped. You didn't need to do that, Street B, but thank you. Oh, sorry, mate. I know Axe has done the same, you know, to pull over to one side, and these two are just doing the last to first challenge. That's what we'd like to see. Something to give the viewers a bit more entertainment, to see how quickly can these players move up the field from the back. Whoa! Go! Before I get wiped. Oh, yes. Who done that? Is that the Belgium again up front for causing a collision? I was just literally trying to watch what other people were doing around me as well. Somebody's going all over the shop there. Thought twice on that. Let's see what happens. Grab your popcorn, people. There goes one. Can I get another? What the? Don't know what was that, but it looked as though that the other guy has braked a little later, and then just unless if it's just me that was trying to get myself lined up for the apex. Oh, didn't ask for anything, but thank you very much for the bump draft. I appreciate it. Whoa! I got sandwiched there. Let's see if that person... After you, mate. I got sandwiched, and obviously I had a car on my left, and then obviously that left the other player just get sent off as well. So there was not a lot I could do, was there? And then just did not get the chance to well, see if that person was able to keep going. I was about to give the position back anyway, but never mind. Unless if there's anybody that's watching on here that said that it's a racing incident, then that's fair enough, because it can happen to anybody really. Say that you get overtaken and then get sandwiched. Lining up alongside the Nismo. went hop, skipping and jumping over that curb a moment ago. Let's go. And that is a late to the brake maneuver from Danny C. Keep myself tucked in, making them think that I'm not going to go for the overtake. But in the last moment, I had to send it. Just lick the stamp and send it. And that is one of my clips that I've uploaded this morning on YouTube. So the Belgian's gone wide. He's defending. I'm gonna have to do a switcheroo if I have to. Let's go! And the monster car gets ahead of the Red Bull. GG. GG. So grab the replays if you want them. So we've got AGK Racing taking the win with Street Beef in second with the fastest lap to their name. We've got Iflandy in third. We've got Cat in fourth. We've got Lone Wolf in fifth. We've got myself in sixth. Secret Zega in seventh. We've got DJ Sticker in eighth. We've got Ed Fred in ninth. We've got Hoax in 10th, I've got Majki in 11th, I've got Ben in 12th, and there's Nuraf, Andre, and Hawthorne, the only ones to retire from this race. So yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, don't stress about it too much, mate. Obviously, these things that do happen for somebody who hasn't been on the game for quite some time, for God knows how long. I don't know how long you've been off the game, so obviously, it's just by any means that if you break earlier, then obviously, if you make contact, just give the position back to the person you make contact with, and therefore you showed some good sportsmanship, and it's as simple as that. Alright, so let's head off to the next one, shall we? We're off to the Red Bull Ring. Just need to save this one before. AGK Racing's left, no worries. Appreciate you taking part, but buddy. Hope to see you again. Welcome along, Alex. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're well, my brother. Welcome along, Max. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you're doing good, and I hope your missus is okay as well. Best wishes to you all. So quality started in 5 minutes. So have we got somebody joining in? So we have a full lobby at the moment. So if there's anybody that wants to jump in, let me know. And for those that I don't know well, then I wouldn't take it personally if I kick them. I don't like to kick people for just to let somebody I know. But so this is what's currently happening. So we're just about to get into the second race of the evening. So I'll be on until approximately 10 o'clock. I might get another session in starting at roughly 11 o'clock UK time, running up till say roughly 1:30 in the morning, something like that. But we'll see how that goes. So I hope everyone's well from your side, Max, if you're still watching. Yeah. Shall we get We'll get the Scooby out. We'll get Scooby out. If I can find him. There's the Scooby. Let's go. No worries, Max. No worries at all. And I hope you're all enjoying the holiday wherever you're off to. So hopefully the surgery goes well for your missus as well, because it's not good, cancer. It's not good. Obviously, I too will spare a moment to show sympathy to Shadow as well, your son, who's going through the same situation as yours. So, because it's like it's all the family, isn't it? And obviously, even then, I had to spare a moment, just to say like, well done on your season on the Porsche Cup, Shadow, because it's you are a champion in my eyes, and I've seen the replay back from the last round of the Porsche Cup. Oh, it hurts, to see somebody being meters away from winning the championship to slip on that wet patch, and that's so devastating to see. And but he's done him so proud. He's done you and the family proud, and those who knew him really, really proud that he had that showcased the championship material once more, and I'm sure another opportunity will come for Shadow to clinch the championship. See as though that it's just a matter of what next. Also, well, obviously what we do know is that personal life comes first. Personal life comes first, and I totally understand that. So, and most of all, prioritize you and somebody really close to you, and everything will be fine. And that's all I have to say, really. Welcome along, Shadow. Just as we were speaking, thank you very much for tuning in, and I hope you're doing good. And it's nice to have the father and son all together in the same stream once more. So I hope you're doing good, Shadow. Best wishes to you also. So if you first holiday with the grandkids, that's cool. That's cool. Your ears were burning. Jeez, have you not put any sun cream on there, Shadow? Because if you haven't, I'll be like, what are you doing, bruv? Bruh, just literally. Oh, obviously big enough to fit the fit in the headset. Do you know what I mean? So let's have a look at what we got out on the track, shall we? So there is a slot available for somebody who wishes to join. Obviously, we've got Lone Wolf, who's not chosen the car yet, so we'll get around to that. So we've got Ben in the Mitsubishi, and there's DJ Sticker in the Toyota. We've got Bo Nguyen in the Porsche. We've got one GTI. Hang on, I see something. Okay, so sorry about that. Just need to give him a warning. So right, so where were we? One GTI in the BMW. We've got been through this player. We've got Edub in the Porsche. We've got Majki in the Porsche as well. And then we've got Rezi in the Porsche. We've got Ed Fred in the Porsche. We've got Iflandy in the Citroen. We've got Freezing Box in the Lamborghini. Danny C, Street Beef, Hoax, Car, Street, Zega. No way, Shadow. Obviously, we've got a full lobby, so I don't know about this player, where if he's spectating or not. Ah, okay. Okay, I get what you mean, Shadow. Yeah, we'll see what happens with this player, because I might have to kick that player, seeing as I don't know him that well. So I won't even take it personal, won't Lorne, if I had to kick you, seeing as we've got somebody else who is on the waiting list. So literally, this is what grinds my gearbox, or grinds my gears, as Peter Griffin would say. But I have got some eyes on. Don't you worry. Obviously, when you're in a different part of the track, then it can't be helped really. Where it's hard to judge what's going off on the other side of the other part of the track. No way, Shadow. Yes, hypercars are coming now, Max. So we've got let's see if Lone Wolfer was racing this one, because if he's not, then I'm probably just gonna have to kick him. If he's or unless if he's not responding, then Bonwin's left. So there is a slot available. So let's see if the American is racing this one. If they respond. Kez is in. Welcome along, Kez. Just in the nick of time. Good to see you, pal. Yeah, this is exciting times where we've got Porsche, Ferrari, and we've also got Peugeot and BMW coming into the game to give the Toyota GR010 a run for the money. So because of getting no response from this player as well, I'm just gonna have to spare a moment to say sorry. Don't take it personal, pal, because it's not fair on me. It's not fair on everybody that's just wants to get on with the racing. So I'm just gonna have to kick you. I hate to do this. So it's just one of them things in it that if somebody's willing to race, then yeah. Nathan Clark, welcome along. Good to see you, pal. Hope you're well. Yeah, definitely, definitely. So let's get qualifying on the way. Sorry about the delay. You're M7. Which one are you, M7? Which one are you? Just trying to work out. So is this... Ah, okay, okay. So welcome along to the lobby and the stream, buddy. Nice to meet you. So let's get qualifying on the way. Well, this is the thing. So I mean, there's still going to be a multi-class series. There's a guy who I know who is doing a multi-class series mixed with GR1s and GR3 vehicles. So it's going to be mental when you have, say, if you do a GR1 lobby, and the thing what I have to do then as well is put in the title Hypercars Only, and if I see any of the players in the Le Mans Prototype 1 vehicles, like the Audis, the Porsches, or whatever, they'll just tell them Hypercars Only. Some will just like know what I'm talking about, and some won't. So that's going to well make things a bit interesting for the gaming experience for sure. So yeah, this is the thing that's the issue with this game in general, like, because in an online multiplayer lobby, which holds up to 16 players, and then also you have ACC that holds up to 30 players, and then some other platforms that hold a lot more than 16 players. But that's just where it goes, isn't it? Yeah. 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 This is the thing that, unless if it's a skill issue. Ah, car's back in. Welcome along. Welcome back. I don't know if you want to race this one, mate. Yeah. Yeah. Go on, Scooby. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I like well, proper real-life tracks, especially the Formula 1 ones. And speaking of the Formula 1, has anybody watched the Canadian Grand Prix lately? The one that's just gone by. I saw bits and I saw who won and I saw the results, and yeah, that's so pleased for Hamilton for getting a P2 in the Ferrari, having overtaken Max for later on in the race. So obviously things are just looking on the up, and obviously sorry, it just seemed two players just gone synchronized spinning. Oh dear. Oh dear. But these two have got the front row, surely. Surely. So yeah, that's, well, obviously, yeah, a tough one for Russell. And if you see, like, well, the way that... no problem. Yeah, that's so like Russell just completely lost his head. Yeah, just completely lost his head, throwing tantrums of it by throwing the headrest out of the car onto the track with a suspended. Well, what is a £5,000 fine for throwing an object onto the track. It wasn't aimed at the other drivers, you know. It wasn't aimed at the other drivers. It's just he just like, well, just throw it like straight out of the car in front of the front wing. So yeah, it's a tough weekend for McLaren as well, as I do feel sorry for him. And it's just, you can never know when if it's going to rain or not, and so it's one of the weekends to forget for McLaren, especially with Lando suffering a gearbox issue, and then Piastri ramming somebody out of the race, which led him to a time penalty in the process, whilst trying to make most of out of their own scraps after what turned out to be a bad call to start of the Inters. I mean, for Lando, he got a wicked start on the Inters on a very much a bone-dry track. Do you know what I mean? It's just, well... And that's for Lewis as well, that he likes the track a lot. He's had a lot of success over the years in Canada. And then the way that he got himself set up to overtake Max for a position, then yeah, that's just gives you goosebumps, don't it? When you have a familiar racing driver who's continuing to deliver the entertainment of it just as it is today. So I think the win is definitely there. Like I said that before, didn't I? But it's just a matter of time. So the next track they're going to be racing at is Monaco, and looking on the paper, that the Ferrari looks to be the favourites, because the cars are pretty good around the corners and not so great on the straights. Well, there's not a lot of straights anyway, but so obviously what Lewis is going to watch out for is his teammate Charles Leclerc, because the past 2 seasons, 2 visits to Monaco, that Leclerc's just been so good around Monaco. So time will tell. But I think it's just the one thing that a lot of us would like to see a 40-odd-year-old racing driver perform at the highest level in the top tier of single-seater racing, win a Grand Prix, which is something you don't see very often at this day and age. So we will see about that. So we've got Street Beef taking pole with Hoax in second, both of them in the Subarus. And we've got one GTI in third. We've got Icelandy in fourth, myself in fifth, Kez in sixth. We've got Benelli in seventh. We've got Ed Fred in eighth. We've got DJ Sticker in ninth. We've got Secret Zega in 10th. We've got Majski in 11th. Riz in 12th. We've got Freezing Box M7, should I say, in 13th. We've got E-Dub in 14th. Right. Yeah, this is a thing that, I do feel sorry for Lando with the reliability issues that he'd been suffering for this year also, especially with when they didn't start the race in China, and the gearbox issue. It's just, and the technical issues in the free practice as well. So what could have been, then obviously he would have been in a mix or even closer to the Mercedes for sure. So let's get this next race underway. Don't know if Car wants to race this one, but let's get some racing underway, shall we? So let's get this second race of the evening underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great start with 4-star check is on. Good luck. I just need to be mindful, because otherwise, one thing I do not want to happen is to end up with a false start by getting super anticipated with the milliseconds of letting go of the handbrake. These two are pulling over to one side. Doing the last to first challenge again. Get your popcorn out. Left him some racing room there. Oh! Try not to hit anybody, that's my objective. Ben's lagging a bit. Secret Ziga's behind me as well in the Mercedes. Almost lost it over the curves. Kept it pointing in the right direction somehow. What the? Just lagged out of the game. I thought at first that the brakes had failed, but no. I know, this is, it seems like that player has been abducted by aliens. So we've got Iflandy in the lead, we've got Ben in second, Juan in third, myself in fourth, DJ Sticker in fifth, we've got Hoax in sixth, we've got Matchkey Street Beef in seventh, Matchkey in eighth. Just see the change of the leaderboard. Copy. Well, it seems like that player's getting kicked out, the Polish driver, after getting some call-outs. I warned him to be civil and respectful, but that player's gonna pay a massive consequence, because I'm just about to boot him after the race, unless that player leaves. One's gone way wide at turn one there, and unfortunately has a half-second penalty in the process for track limits. Oh, you're gonna have to give that one back where you can, please. Well done. Thank you for showcasing your sportsmanship, mate. Oh, no, no! Span your brakes so early, then. I would have tried to avoid a rear-ending him. Let's see what I can do going into the last lap. Mitsubishi versus Subaru, just like the older rally days, well, rally championship days when Subaru and Mitsubishi were competed in that discipline. Paddy? Who's Paddy? Well done, Ben, for the win. GG, everyone. Grab the replays if you want them, so I'm sorry, mate. Wouldn't take it personal, so not fair on me and everybody that wants to just have a much pleasanter racing experience. So we've got Ben taking the win with myself in second, Landy in third. We've got Juan in fourth. We've got Street Beef in fifth. We've got Hoax in sixth. We've got Steaker in seventh. We've got Matchski in eighth. We've got Freezing Box in ninth. There's Fred, Kez, Rez, and Secret Zega, the only ones to retire from this race. Thanks, Landy. GG to you as well. So let's head off to the next one then, shall we? As we're off to where should we go? I'll go to Circuit Gilles Villeneuve for this one. We'll get the Aston Martin out. And there's our friend shadowing as well. Thanks for racing with us. If that's you done Street Beef, hope to see you again as well. And same goes to Hoax as well. Not sure what happened there, but just sitting back and eating the popcorn. So we've got our friend Shadow in the lobby, so welcome along. Quali starting in 5 minutes. Let's head out to the track, shall we? Welcome along, Capo. The room ID's on the YouTube chat somewhere. And there's Chris Mack in here. Welcome along, Chris Mack. Good to see you. If needs be, I can put it in because like sometimes it's about the all messages disappear in the YouTube chat. So so let me put the room ID for good measure. And there you go. So it is open, and so it's good to see Chris Mack in here as well. I hope you're doing good, mate. Welcome along, Mad Max. Thank you for tuning in as well. Hope you're well. So I've just got that room ID pinned for anybody who wishes to join that one. So we are not far off the 600 subscriber mark on YouTube. So if anybody's enjoyed the content I am providing, if you like the content, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't. We are not far off the 600 subscriber mark. So appreciate your continuous support. Let's keep pushing. Mustang Drifter, welcome along. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I hope you're doing good. Speaking of Gucci and your Tiag. Ah, that's you, Thomas, innit? PF Thomas, if I can find you. There you go. Good to meet you as well. So, for those who don't know Mustang Drifter, he has a channel for those who like to go and check him out. He is from the American continent. Obviously, he does daily races, and then he's gone on to do open lobbies, mostly in GR3. Other than that, he's also do racing some other people's lobbies as well. So, so yeah, go and check out Mustang Drifter on YouTube. I've raced in his lobbies a couple of occasions as well for a few races. So I don't know if he's just fetched some of his viewers were from his stream over to mine. So if you have Mustang, thank you very much, and welcome along to those who are just tuned in as well. Anytime. Speaking of Gucci, I've also read as well that Gucci's going to be the title sponsor of the Alpine Formula 1 team for next season. So you'll be seeing the full-on Gucci livery on the Formula 1 racing car. So that's going to be fancy for sure to have the Gucci brand in Formula One. Obviously, you see some people are just like wear Gucci and what have you, and obviously, you know, to have the brand on the Formula One world, it hits different for sure. And considering that the Alpine are doing good, especially with the car in the engine, for the mid pack, of course. Almost into the wall of champions. Whew. A nice and warm day in my area. So we have next to me, that's Thomas. Hello. So we have 13 players in, so there is a couple of slots available for those who want to join. So we'll have a look at who we got out on the track. So we've got the Black Phoenix in the Ferrari, and there's Kez in the Ferrari, and there's Chris Mack in the Porsche, and there's one in the Mercedes, and there's Ben in the Aston Martin, DJ Sticker in the, what car is he in? The Ford Mustang. So we've got Car in the Honda, and we've got Freezing Box in the Lamborghini, and there's Shadow GT in the Mercedes, lighting up the front brakes. And we've got Iflandy in the Audi, and there's Thomas in the Aston Martin, and there's myself in the pits. So the qualifying's about to begin. So quali starting soon. Good luck, and please be mindful of those around you on the track. Thanks. So are you racing this one, Edfred? We'll give him 30 seconds to respond. If not, unless if you're spectating, fair enough, even if there's a few spots available. But then again, you just got to be mindful of those who wish to join in this lobby and race this one. Then, yeah, just have to think on that. So we'll give him 30 seconds to respond. So apologies for the delay. If there's any delay that's going off, then that's because we've got a player that's not responding so far, where if they wish to race this one or not. Well, that's your 30 seconds up, so we'll get to qualifying underway. Apologies for the delay, so let's get going, shall we? So, the room IDs on the pin message on below the chat, on the bottom of the chat, for those who wish to join in that method. Perks of being the host. Thank you, Mustang. Let's get the tyres warmed up. No worries, Mustang. In case those who are wondering how long I'm going to be on, so for this stint I'm going to be on until approximately 10 o'clock UK time. So I might do another open lobby just after 11 o'clock as well for another couple hours as well, for those who are interested. So we'll see how that goes from my side. Close to the concrete wall as I dared. No worries, Edfred. I wasn't really sure what you were up to, but obviously didn't want to keep everyone hanging around just for the one person. So don't take it personal if we had to keep things flowing in that manner. A 35.8. Yeah, if I don't mind setting the grid, it's not a problem, and that's if it's okay with everyone. So therefore, we can get you in. Let's go. Let's get another lap in. See if we can make any improvements from there on. Here we go. Feels like a good lap. Here we go. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Oh, close to the 34. I'll take that any day. GG, everyone. I like this track. I really do. So let's get Fred in as well. So I just need to take a photo of the grid. Okay, and setting the grid to allow Ed in. So apologies for any inconvenience, but thank you for your patience as well. So we're just gonna set it to practice race, grid set by host, and save the settings, save it as G. So take in as soon as possible, please, everyone. Just you, Freezy Box. Thank you very much. Straight away. Thank you very much. So we've got who we got on the grid. So there's me on pole. There's Ben in second. Kez in third. There's Black Phoenix, Shadow, Chris, Shadow, and Landy in seventh. Forgot Car in eighth. Ed in the back. Thomas in ninth. There we go. No problem, pal. Apologies for the delay, but thank you for your patience as well. So let's get this next race underway. So have a good one, everyone, and best of luck. And let's have a clean race as well, as we're about to get the next race underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone. Great start before start check is on. Oh! Oh! What the? I'm not sure what happened there, but we got a red flag. Jesus. I'm not sure what happened there exactly, but that is mental for what we came across. I don't know if it's just a lag spike, I'm not too sure. So I got myself in the lead. Copy, Shadow. Seems like somebody else isn't the only one to be calling a player out. The Black Phoenix is right behind me in the Ferrari. Copy. Yeah, it's all turning chaos at the background there, but appreciate somebody well giving me the heads up on what's happening, because it doesn't sound like a pleasant racing experience on the other part of the track. Here comes the Black Phoenix in the Ferrari. Then tell our players in, welcome along. Good to see you. I'm approaching the car up front, whoever that might be. It's not often that I pass somebody in blue flag conditions in my lobby. And that's Kez, isn't it? That's... After the issues that he had from the start of the race, still going around in circles, which I don't blame him for that. There's just myself and Black Phoenix about to lap him. Causing trouble, is he? That's a direct black flag, that one. Direct black flag. Nice try, mate. Don't mess with Danny C. Mad Max is in. Good to see you, Mad Max. Hope you're well. Black Phoenix, after what you've witnessed as well, top marks for you for gifting the win to me after what I've been through, which was completely out of my control. Black Phoenix, I salute you. You're a good person. Thank you for showcasing your sportsmanship and as well as the good racing. As we saw what happened, on the track was completely diabolical, and therefore that this Muppet here is about to get kicked and not be in my lobbies. So I won't take it personal, mate, but you'll look back one day, that karma's going to bite your ass. Yeah, that's a direct black flag, that one. Yep. Just comes to show the true colours, don't it? Literally. Yeah, literally. This is just, whoever's not winding him up right wants sacking. Well, I blame his parents for that. Copy. I'm on it. I'll do that as soon as we possibly can. Before he tries to come out of the lobby. But I could search the PSN name as well. I'm blocking there because it's not fair on me and everybody else that just wants a clean race. So that player has been blocked, and boom! Straight down to Planet Zog. See you later. Anyway. Anytime, mate, anytime. Whew. Where do we begin? Literally. Thank you, Car, for the racing, and hope to see you again. Yeah, literally, it was a disgusting race, well, especially for that player also. Anyway, that individual ain't coming back. So, yep. Unless if it's a young kid, eh? This is thing, innit? This is literally, well, not we want for sure, but so we've got Chris Owen here. Welcome along. I did race with you before as well, so it's good to see Mad Max and Intello player as well, as we've got some friends in there. So let's head off to the next track, shall we? No problem. So I'll get the lobby settings here, change the track. So we're gonna go off to Barcelona. So quali starting in 5 minutes. Black Phoenix is left. Thank you very much for racing with us, Black Phoenix. Appreciate you racing with us, and well done on the result and for showcasing sportsmanship as well. Hope to see you again sometime. Yep, exactly. Yeah, this is the thing that obviously, well, it's crazy to realize that I'm getting close to my 30s. Just approaching, just over a month until I'm into the 30s. But I don't even feel older, at all, because when you think about it, your mind has the power, just to get out of bed and just do whatever you're gonna do, and perform like the same way as what you used to, say, 10, 15 years ago, that sort of thing. And then obviously, like anybody in any age can play this game. Obviously, I came across a 70-odd-year-old player who played this game once, and so yeah, crazy that how one generation to another generation to another generation all playing the one game, which is crazy. So I'm gonna go for a quick toilet break, so I'll be back in 2 secs. And I'm back. Let's get a quick lap in and then see what's cracking on the lobby. So So let's have a quick look, shall we? So we have Ben in the Lamborghini, Mad Max in the Toyota, Intello player in the Lamborghini, Chris Owen in the Mercedes, Chris Mack in the Porsche, Ed Fred in the Porsche, Shadow GT in the McLaren, there's Kez in the Ferrari, and there's Danny C in the pits in the Porsche. So qualifying's about to get underway, so quali starting soon. Good luck, and please be mindful of those around you on the track. Thanks. So if we do have somebody that I know of, for instance, that will see if the player wants to race or not. So good luck, everyone. Let's get qualifying underway. Let's go. Plenty of space around me on this particular section of the track. Although I just have that one car up front, so I should be able to get 2 flying laps in without any issue. So we're starting to see some quality times coming through. Into the 40s. Let's see what I can do from there. Ah, just got a bit deep in that corner. Don't know how many tenths will I lose in that one. Probably a couple. Close to 3/10. Saved that after slipping off the red and white curve somehow. We'll just get this lap finish so then we don't hold everyone up whilst waiting for the continuation time to continue on. That were unfortunate from that one, but yeah, this the McLaren's still good, considering that it's good around the corners, and then as for the competitive racing, then it's different for sure. So it does show its strengths for sure. So I've got Ben nearly 2/10 behind me for pole. GG everyone. So you have 3 different manufacturers that are all mid-engine rear-wheel drive. Well, the Porsche is rear-engine rear-wheel drive, so don't know if you two want to raise this one on this one. Good to see you, Sean, as well. Hope you're well. So that's myself on pole position with Ben in second, Shadow in third, Mad Max in fourth, Teleplayer in fifth, Chris Mack in sixth. We've got Ed Fred in seventh, Chris Owen in eighth, and there's Kez, the only one to not set a time. So yeah, thanks GG as well. So let's get this next race underway. Have a good race everyone, and best of luck, and let's have a clean race as well. So let's get this next race underway, shall we? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck everyone. What's up? It's a warm one outside. Well, 20 gone down to 18 degrees Celsius now, as approaching sunset in my area. No worries, pal. Thank you for letting us know. Just leave him enough racing room there. Lagging a bit there, just trying to be mindful on that also. You can have that position, but be mindful of that car on front as it's lagging a bit. Thank you. Don't worry about it, mate. It was just a small tap. Side note. Sort of going way wide there. Probably get a half-second penalty for track limits. And apparently not this time. Oh no. Sorry to see that, mate. Hopefully you get that fixed. No worries, Chris. Appreciate you joining, and hope to see you again sometime. If that's you done. And look after yourself. A straightforward overtake on Shadow, but he might get me on the first corner, even if he's sticking with my slip. Managed to get the move done somehow. Just need to go after the German, who is glitching a bit. Two laps to go. So got Ben in the lead, myself in second, Shadow in third, Kez in fourth, Mad Max in fifth. We've got Intello Player in sixth, Chris Owen in seventh. We've got Ed in eighth. Shadow's tumbling down the order. Not sure what happened, but very sorry to see what happened there. And has retired from the race. Hope he's okay. And Ben's gone wide. Unfortunately, has a time penalty thrown at him. Unlucky, buddy. You were having a solid race until that point. Didn't want to win like that, but GG. GG. No worries, Shadow. Don't blame you, mate. Considering when you've been on this game for long enough, then yeah, it can rise the temperature up a bit, which can be pretty tough for some people. So grab the replays if you want them. Yeah, it's been a warmer for sure, Shadow, but I don't blame you for that one. So we have myself taking the win with Ben in second, Kez in third. We've got Mad Max in fourth, Intello Player in fifth, Chris Owen in sixth. We've got Ed Fred in seventh for the Shadow, and Chris, the only ones to retire from this race. No worries, Shadow. Thank you very much for taking part, and I hope to see you again soon. and look after yourself. Piero, welcome along, buddy. Welcome along. I'm gonna say very sorry to see what happened, as I saw it right in front of my eyes also. But obviously you drove well until that point, so let's head off to another track then, shall we? So Deep Forest it is then, shall we? Wonder if it's worth getting a room refresh. What do people think? Anybody down for a room refresh? What all that mean as well is that I'll have to put in a room ID in the chat. Yeah, Kez is down for it. Yeah, Max is down for it as well. So I'm gonna refresh the room. Feel free to follow. Apologies for any inconvenience. So I'm gonna because I've got the lobby settings saved, so therefore I'm just gonna close the lobby. So feel free to follow in as well, as we're about to yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. It was a sweaty one, considering that how warm it is. It has been in my area, where in Monday and Tuesday, temperatures in my area were 29 degrees Celsius, which was crazy. Even to play in this heat, it was just something for sure. And for some who are used to the warm weather climate more often, then obviously they have no issues playing in that condition. So. But yeah, let's get the new lobby open. So the new room ID is about to be put in the chat. So when it loads, which it has. Oh, they have AC as in aircon. I'm gonna say, yeah, that I've not got the fan on me as well, because I was just more used to. I was used to playing that. Dealing with the heat. Considering that when I was doing some gym sessions at one stage, I was just literally just cracking on with it as you do. So there is the room ID for those who want to just join in that method. And we welcome some people back, and we will welcome some new players in as well. What should we be out in? So there's 8 of us in, so quali starting in 5 minutes. Cyber GT is in. So that room refresh has certainly done the trick. Might end up with a full lobby very shortly. Joe Black's in, welcome along. Welcome along ESS Legacy. Yeah, why not? Welcome along, buddy. Pleasure to meet you. Did I see Nancy in the wets a moment ago? So welcome along to those that are just tuning in as well. And if you like the content on what I'm providing with, it's the open lobbies, my league racing adventures. Hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't as well. We are not far off the 600 subscriber mark on YouTube, so let's keep pushing. And for the lobby racing side of things, I like to throw out different car categories, whether it's the GR1s, the GR2s, GR3s, GR4s, sometimes road car lobbies as well as that. And also with the news of the Le Mans hypercars that's coming into the game, where you have the Porsche, Ferrari, Peugeot and BMW, that's gonna make things very interesting for sure. With a variety that'll be nice to have the modern prototype racing cars going into the game in June. So we have a full lobby already. Welcome in. So we've got Cyber in the Porsche, Big Batch in the Ferrari, Mad Max in the Toyota, Fager in the Mercedes, Ben in the Lamborghini, Nancy. Oh, you're gonna have to change the wets, buddy. I don't know. But it's a good job I told the player that to change to the softs. So you're welcome, mate. We've got Sean in the BMW. We've got Kez in the Ferrari, ESS Legacy in the Nismo, Chris O in the Porsche. Anybody I missed out? No, there's some other players there in the pits. So yeah. No problem at all. It happens. So, qualified's about to get underway. So, quali started soon. Good luck. And please be mindful of those around you on the track. And don't be racing each other for track position or so. You know, just to find a good spot to get some track position and get a clean lap in. So, let's get qualifying underway. Good luck. Oh. We just had Lele, who's just about to change the car. There we go. Lele's in the Subaru. Let's do this. Good luck, all. Let's go. Cold tires. Backing up a lot. Probably gonna get 2 flying laps in anyway. Looking like a good lap so far. Until I lost some time in that sector. Kept it within the red and white curves there. Oh, nice. Somebody drove into him. Oh, that's... No worries, I'll keep that note. I'll keep that in mind. Big Batch only nearly 2 attempts behind me. Batch GT Racing. Cyber in 3rd. This one, you mean? If it is, then I wouldn't want to take it personal, buddy, because it's just, you know, if it's this one, Kristen, yeah. Copy. So don't take it personal, buddy, because it's not fair on fair on me. It's not fair on anybody else. So thank you, Chris, for the heads up. So let's get the qualifying underway. Well, race, shall I say? So we've got myself taking pole position with Batch in 2nd. We've got Cyber in 3rd. We've got Ben in 4th. We've got Kez in 5th. Mad Max in 6th. Faja in 7th. We've got Pablo in 7th. We've got that 8. I had to do something in the middle, so we've got Chris in 9th. We've got Nancy in 10th. We've got those are 2 will qualify behind Legacy, then therefore move up a place as well. So have a good race, everyone, and best of luck. Let's have a clean race as well. So let's get this next race underway in 5, 4. Who's this? Who's just joining? Okay, fair dues. It's a couple that don't even know. So let's get this next race underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone. Kez off to a flying start there in the Ferrari. Oh, I've got a track limit violation penalty. Look at that correction I had to make there with my steering inputs. If you want a bit of my slip, you can do, mate. How many places am I going to lose? Only a couple, so... So we've got the Portuguese 1 and 2, Kez and Cyber in the first and second respectively. Batch GT in third. We've got Ben in fourth, Man Max in fifth. Who keeps bumping? Oh, Ben suffers a 1 second penalty. Unlucky, buddy. Oh! Somebody causing trouble in the back marker. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. What are we witnessing? That is just pathetic and low. Literally no need for that whatsoever. Don't worry, that person's getting banned and kicked anyway for some diabolical driving XT for when it comes to getting lapped. I'm on it. I'm on it. Trouble is that when you're in a race as the host, and then you can't kick them straight away whilst you're in the race, but then when it comes to the end of the race, then therefore you get the opportunity, unless if you retire from the race, which I don't want to retire like that, whilst I am in contention of a result for fun, and then all of a sudden you had somebody who's just been ruining somebody's race. Unless that person leaves on their own, and I've got that name pinned on, and if I see that player return, not let him in again. Because what took place a lap ago was just completely diabolical. Another person causing trouble again, is he? Watch him. And another person. You were ghosted. You were ghosted. I'm not sure what happened there, but... there's another one. So it looks like there's like some sort of group activity that's going off in the back. Just approaching the finishing. Right. Got them names pinned. PlayStation ones. Yeah, that was a very disgusting race, that one. Very sorry to see, but these two are getting kicked. Well, that he shouldn't be like revenge punting somebody else also. Like if it comes to that, it was just it was best to stay out of it. For that player, and what that player has done was just revenge punted on somebody that's just no need. And yeah. I've got the names pictured also, so then when I get around to it, then therefore I can ban them. The bastards left, but don't worry, I've got the names pictured so I can block them. So I've got myself taking the win with Ben in second, Fager in third. We've got Joe Black in fourth, Mad Max in fifth, and Pab in sixth. We've got Big Batch in seventh. We've got Nancy in eighth. We've got Super Nays in ninth. Chris, Kez, Cyber, and Sofa Delertrus and Drees, the only ones to retire from this race. So, yeah, tell me about it. Tell me about it. For whatever's made him going off the cake, then let's just, disgusting that is. So we shall head off to Maggie off for the next one. No worries, Ben, if that's you done. Appreciate you taking part in my upper lobbies. Hope to see you again soon. Shall we get the Ferrari out for a change? I haven't used the Ferrari in this track for a little while. Obviously, I was using it quite a lot on this one. So, quali starting in 5 minutes. So I'm just going to sit there and chill for a moment and then just go on my phone and deal with the issue. Unless I could just do it that way. Oh, mind you. So there's that one band. What else is there? There's another one as well. So that's then 2 players banned right now. Sorted. So that's Dries and Soper banned. Got through that mess somehow. It was not pleasant in that sense. Right, where were we? Let's get the Ferrari out. Let's have a look at who got out of the grid, shall we? So we've got Cyber in the Porsche, we've got Batch in the Ferrari, Joe Black in the Porsche, Camp in the Porsche, and there's Fager in the Ferrari, Alpine Adams in the Porsche, Pilot in the Ferrari, Cristo in the Ferrari, Ken's in the Ferrari, Melanie Marco in the Mazda, myself, Sean, Tiago, Pablito, and Shadow. So we have a full lobby already. So qualifying's about to get underway, people. As the qualifying is starting soon. Best of luck. And please be mindful of those around you on the track. Thanks. Okay, so let's get this qualifying session underway. Good luck, everyone. Welcome along, Jelly. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you're well. Oh, Nicholas is in. What's happened to Sean? Good to see you, Nicholas. Hope you're well. Just let this person by. Maybe a couple of more. No, after you, mate. After you, Kez. Get that little slip off, Kez. Oh, something's happened there. I'm not sure what happened though. I'm improving on this sector. I might have exceeded the track limits there. Let's have that bit of slip then. Only improved by a tenth or two, so it'll have to do. And then Cyber is just running away with it by half a second. GG's. So we have everyone finishing their laps apart from the pole sitter. GG everyone. So we have Cyber in first with myself in second, Big Batch in third, we've got Tiago in fourth, we've got Kez in fifth, we've got Joe Black in sixth, Mad Max in seventh, Pabloit Black Shadow as well in eighth, we've got Phaedra in ninth, we've got Shadow in 10th, we've got Alpine Adams in 11th, we've got Listig in 12th, we've got Allcamp in 13th, Chris Owen in 14th, Belloni Marco in 15th and last. So have a good race everyone, best of luck, let's have a clean race as well. So let's get this next race underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck everyone. Pardon me. What a launch from myself and Kez in the Ferrari 458. I just heard the engine a moment ago. So it's myself versus Kez in the Ferrari, then we've got Cyber in the Porsche as well. Not often do you see a pass there, but that's a good move. I saw you on my radar. And Kez is going for the move as well. So it's the two Portuguese that are working together to try and ensure that they get the redemption from the last race, which turned out to be well, an unpleasant one, considering that back marker spoiling it for everybody. So I got Cyber in the lead with Kez in second, myself in third. Oh, Kez has got a half-second penalty. Oh! Almost went back into the fellow compatriot there. Cyber takes a switcheroo. Just couldn't quite get the move done. I'm just going to sit back and let these two go yo-yoing. Unless there's an opportunity. Even Cyber gets a half-second penalty as well, so I'm just not going to overtake. I'm just going to grab my popcorn and let them two fight each other. Unless Kez decides to try and defend. He'll probably will have that plan covered now I've admitted it. So Kez is about to serve the half-second penalty, and so is Cyber. Got one move done. Maybe another. Has he had a bad exit? Just get near him, get near him. Maybe on the limit. Maybe I was too corner greedy as well. Got away with that one somehow. reeling in all I can. And it looks as though Kez has gone off somewhere. GG Cyber and Kez. Been a great race between. Enjoyed that one, no matter the race result. GG's. Right, we've got the replays if you want them. So we have just spare a moment to say thanks for the race, congratulations, well done. Doesn't matter about the race result, it's the pure enjoyment we've been able to get. Thanks, Kez, GG to you. And so we have Cyber taking the win with myself in second, Kez in third, we've got Tiago in fourth, we've got Joe Black in fifth, Rand Max in sixth, Alpine Adams in seventh, we've got Ocamp in eighth. We have Pilot in ninth, and there's Pilot, Chris Owen, Marco, Big Batch, Fager, Shadow, the only ones to retire from this race. No worries, Max, if that's you done. Thank you very much for taking part in my open lobby. So let's head off to a short one, a short track where we're going to end the stream at that particular circuit. So no worries, Cyber, if that's you done. Just want to say that this is the last race of the stream. Quali started in 5 minutes. Another thing too, for those who haven't and those who already have, for those who haven't, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel at It's Danny C. Thank you for your support. Welcome along, Jason. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you're well. And Joe Black on YouTube as well, for those who like to go and, well, I only just met this player, so what's he about? What's Joe Black about? Lap time challenges. There's not really much posted in there, but so yeah. So that's your content for what I came across. And also too, can we also get that that 1 like into the 2-figure marker? That would be very much appreciated. For those that was, we're just on 9 likes at the moment, so if anyone who can spare one to smash the like button, and those who haven't, hit the subscribe button as well. Whoa, Alpine Adams has gone sideways after doing some lawnmowing. No sandbags lurking in my car. I may have lost a tenth or two on that one. So let's have a look at who we got out. So there's Joe Blacker in the Porsche, and there's Alpine Adams, and there's Pilot. Just getting too close together there, but them two in the Mercedes. Just a bit like George Russell and Kimi Antonelli when they're fighting for not only for the race win but for the championship in the process. So we've got Frank in the Porsche, we've got Redis in the Porsche, Sniper God just losing it out of that corner in the Mercedes. There's myself in the BMW, Grandes, and Pilots in that one too. So let's get qualifying underway, shall we? Welcome along, Josie. Yeah. If you're clean, if you're clean and respectful, that's the main thing. That's the main thing. No matter on your driver rating and sportsmanship rating or SAT safety rating, whatever they call it. So So there's the room ID as well. It is also pinned on the YouTube chat as well. If you wish to join in that method. So in the meantime, I'm going to get the qualifying underway as well for what is going to be the last race of the stream. So quali starting soon, and good luck. Please be mindful of those around you on the track. Thanks. So we'll wait for you, Josie, if you're free, if you're joining now, and then see if Chris is racing this one. Are you racing this one, Chris? Even if I do get the qualifying on the way, and then you have a couple of people that's joining in the middle of the session, I'll just put them on the grid as I'll be setting the grid, and I'll just have to take the pictures of the grid after qualifying. So wait for Kez to change the car as well, because I'm not getting a response from Chris. So Kez is going for the BMW. So let's get this qualifying session underway. Best of luck, everyone. Although if there's somebody I know that's joining in the middle of the session, then I can abandon my lap at ASAP. Unless they want to race this one, then I'll ask them the question. If it's someone I know, then I would probably say with somebody who I may not know just yet, but starting to. So we'll see how that goes. Couldn't get out in time. Welcome along, Sean. Sorry to see what happened, but I wasn't really sure what was going off there, but hope everything's okay. Yeah, sorry to see what happened there, mate. Just as we speak, we have just reached the 2 figures worth of likes as we've reached 10 likes, so thank you very much for watching and liking the content, and anybody new and that's yet to subscribe, and please do. We are getting closer to the 600 subscriber mark on YouTube. Yeah, just hope that everything's okay from your side, because I had to have a thunder at your area. Oh, it's not what you want, is it? Pretty scary sometimes. Oh, I went low more in there. I could go a little quicker next time around. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. should be able to get to 2 flying laps in if I can keep them together. Welcome along, K-Soap. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Oh, this is what I'm just trying to achieve the best I can, really. So, but that's all it takes, really. Just a bit more watch time, and then, yep. Therefore, that I should be able to click on the section where I can apply for the partnership, having got enough requirements. Obviously, got enough subscribers to do that, but to get the watch time hours within the 365 day mark, then yeah, that's one of the things that could do with sorted with, which I am continuously doing. So I hope you're doing good, Kiss Up. And for those who don't know him, he has a channel for those who'd like to go and check out his content, where he goes train spotting. He also too goes traveling around in his car and so on. I'll get to that because it's only like in the YouTube studio, just like under 100 hours, whereas the actual bit then obviously a little longer. Well, it'll update itself actually. So if I go into the YouTube studio, so I'll go into earn section. Obviously, data showing data as of 22nd of May, like 2,728 out of 3,000, and then obviously if you go into the analytics, obviously go into the watch time hours, click on 365. Obviously, then you have pretty much more of an accurate one of 2,934. So then you're looking at 65 watch time hours, something like that. But then it just updates itself very much every day, don't it? So yeah, a German pleb plodding around in the Passat, of course. Bringing me back memories when my mum used to own a Volkswagen Passat a long time ago, when she had it for 10 years, bless her. And it was a good car back then. Yeah, definitely. Well, it depends when you get a chance to do these sort of things, if you know what I mean. So let's get the qualifying rundown out of the way. So we've got Frank on pole position with myself in second, Joe Black in third, Kez in fourth, Granaz does in fifth, Alpin Adams in sixth. We've got Sniper God in seventh, Pilot in eighth. We've got Mercurides in ninth. We've got Pablito in 10th. So I'm just going to get this last race underway. So have a good one, everyone. Best of luck. And let's have a clean race as well. So, no matter what happens, I appreciate you racing in my open lobby, Chris. So let's get this last race of the stream underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, one. Good luck, everyone. I call it Passerati. He says. So, good start with false start check is on for those who are not sure. Yeah. The Passat power. So I got through okay. Yeah, yeah, definitely. With some diesel power also. And back when Audi competed in Le Mans one stage, when they were the first ones to go and win the overall 24 hours of Le Mans with a diesel engine. No worries, Kes. Thank you very much for racing in my local lobbies. Appreciate your company, and I hope to see you again soon. Hop, skipping the jumping over the bump. Frank is not slow. Not gonna lie. Even that Porsche is a pretty good car as well, especially in most tracks. Yeah, this is crazy. Like, depending which country you're in, well, obviously in the UK, that you have certain cars that where you pay for as little as £20, £30 a year road tax. Especially a lot of them being diesel, unless there's some petrol ones where you can pay as little as that when they comply with the emissions and so on. But then, whereas in Germany, I would imagine it's different, isn't it? So that over €400 per year. That is mental. And you know what else is mental as well? If you go for a high, reasonably performance hatchback, for instance, like a top spec one, you're talking like £410 a year, even if it's a 2-litre petrol engine with plenty of horsepower. If it's late 2000s or early 2010s, but then as the new ones go by, then obviously the tax is like close to like £200 or something like that. So even when you have the improved emissions and engine materials and so on, which, well, gotta go with what you know for sure, because if you go for something that's how can I put this, if I go for something that's not quite as reliable, when you have that many owners from one car, then you know it's like you're just guessing it, innit? That in that case, it's I've driven a diesel car. Obviously, I learned in a diesel at one time, and I've also driven a diesel car for a short space of time, which were a Peugeot 106. A really good handling car, I like to tell you the truth, because you know, it's like a go-kart, even with that diesel engine in it as well. It's a 1.5, so you don't see that many 106s around these days. And the car that I learnt in as well was a Peugeot 207, which were 1.6 diesel. And then from there on, I've been going petrol. So until whatever the government are trying to implement as well, you know, with the electric vehicle side of things and so on, so then that, of course, you just got to go with what you have. But then by the time that's well, years down the line, there won't be so much fuel around, well, and oil as well. Yeah, definitely, and it's also ideal for long distances and for motorway roads as well. Therefore, you're literally well, benefiting with the amount of miles you're putting in, and be able to make the fuel last much longer for sure. So we have Frank taking the win. Well done, buddy. Insurance is super expensive for EVs. I'm gonna say I've not really thought much of it, well, because I wouldn't even bother unless we really have to, like, go EV, and then it's like, for me, I just not even bother with an EV myself in that sense. And I have seen what Ferrari have unveiled is an all-electric car, and one of the familiar YouTubers described one word of what they think of it, and the one word to describe about that Ferrari electric vehicle: crap. So there you have it. Said it straight from the horse's mouth. So I just want to spare a moment to say thanks for joining. Subscribe to my YouTube at It's Dan AC. See you next time and take care all. Oh, who's just joining in? Oh, sorry, mate. This is the last race. This was the last race of the stream. Yeah. I know, is that another one joining in? We'll get through the results quickly. So we've got Frank taking the win, myself in second, Alpine Adams in third, we've got Pilot in third, we've got Sniper Gun in fifth, Joe Black in sixth, Radius in seventh, Kez, Grandadus, probably the only ones to retire from this race. Okay then, so closing the lobby now. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. So my insurance is not too bad a bit, especially with the two cars I got. Because I've been driving for 10 years independently. Obviously, I passed my driving test in 2014. And yeah, so passed my driving test in 2014. And yeah, so therefore that I've gone on to get a certain one, of course, and a certain car to get through the insurance as well and so on. And then no points at the penalty license as well. So let's see if there's anybody doing any open lobbies. So we've got a league race, we've got training for, oh, it's a GR3, so GR3 cleaners kit. We've got flaring aces, we've got, we've got Dash Series, I think that's a league race. And that's versus, that's all for the GR2 from Passion to Racing. Don't know if that's a league race or an open lobby. I've got Schnog, fill the lobby. We've got Blazing in there as well. We've got FIA Grand Prix, Formula 1. No worries, Kezup. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I hope to see you again soon. And look after yourself. And I hope to see you again soon. So we've got Nürburgring crew. Dizzy is in there as well in the GR1s, along with Drubit. GS obviously in there as well, and Oliver there as well for the GR. Don't know what category that is. Fair Play Kick in there also. IRO, that's a league race practice, of course, I would imagine. Hmm. 7 days of play. That is, well, that is interesting. I just need to cut that one off. That'll do. That will have to, well, that could be played at another time also. Laguna Seca in the Porsche 911. So, yeah. So that's the current time, so not going to push too much on so. So obviously got enough to receive the 2 million credits for the GR2. Need to do that one once more. And then not much time for the Red Bull X competition as well. Just need to change the oil in the process. It's a warm one, isn't it? An absolute warm one, considering how warm it's been for the past few days in my area. Good job I got the window open as well this time. No barbecues. What do I win in a 3-star roulette ticket? So, just want to spare a moment to say thank you very much to those of you who were tuned in to say hello a while ago. Thank you very much to those of you who have been taking part in my open lobbies, and welcome to the new subscribers onto my channel. And thank you very much for the likes that you dropped as we've reached to the 2 figures worth of likes, and appreciate your time and effort and your support. And so next time I'll be live, probably have an hour's break or something and do some more open lobbies, but see how I feel. But if not, it'll be on, most likely going to be on Saturday for, well, when I get a chance to go and see the, well, just to do the Manufacturers Cup race. And obviously I've got to, and I'll be out to that Saturday afternoon, late Saturday afternoon for the football, the Champions League. So we'll see how that pans out as well. If not, I'll be back next week for some more open lobbies. It'll be in a different car category, the GR4s, to give you all the heads up on that one. So, other than that, if there's anybody who wants to say in the chat, feel free to say so. If not, appreciate you watching along as well. And Anybody liking the content, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't, and we're getting closer to the 600 mark, so we keep pushing on. So, gonna get something to eat and then go from there. So, whatever you're all up to, look after yourself, stay safe, and have a great evening, great afternoon, a great morning wherever you are in the world. And from myself, Danny C, I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.